starting this piece of coursework, I had to do thorough research into the conventions of a short film. I learned that they lasted between 3 to sort of 10-15 minutes. The narrative is usually linear to fit into the tight time limit they have. And conventionally they use up to 2 main characters, but I went against this convention and had at least 5 to make up a band. Short films also tend to target a niche audience, which I did with my film by only targeting very young people from the sort of ages between 16 and 25, when they're still in sort of education or higher education, and are interested in quite comic stuff on YouTube. And when choosing what genre my film should be, after thorough research, I decided I wanted to step out of my comfort zone and do a mockumentary. It would have been very challenging for me, but I felt maybe I could give it a good attempt. And a mockumentary is basically fictional events being presented in a documentary format or style in order to create a parody. And mockumentaries are most likely to be comedic themed, which is a theme my film is. And I chose to incorporate it into my film with the overly enthusiastic character who plays a quite insignificant instrument, the triangle. And I felt I conformed to most of these conventions of a mockumentary. I conformed to the whole documentary format, the comic effect it had, and the stereotypical character, as you would typically expect a triangle player to be slightly quirky and a little bit strange. A short film which is also a mockumentary inspired me with my film and with the creation of my poster. I'm Still Here, which is a film by Casey Affleck. It's a mockumentary which follows Joaquin Phoenix's transition from an actor to a rapper. And I felt this is similar to my idea in that both have characters who want to be taken seriously in the musical world. And the characters are really good at making the storyline believable but also laughable. The poster for I'm Still Here is striking and kind of looks a bit like a parody of a music poster, and this kind of inspired me to base my poster along those lines. I still wanted to make it recognisable as a film poster though, so I added like the typical conventions of a movie poster to my poster. I did the tagline, the quote from a review of the film, and of course the billboard at the bottom. With my review, I based it on a typical review from Empire magazine. The layout is simplistic with 4 columns. There is a main image and also a brief sort of description of the film with a star rating and a verdict at the end of it. I also noticed the language used in Empire magazine's reviews were quite informal. In order it would make it more relatable for the audience. So I tried to make the language in my review quite informal too.